Tony Robbins. And I did a little sit-down interview with him several years back when he was coming to speak at one of our big GoPro events. And we sat down and had a little one-on-one conversation. And a couple things that I want you to notice when you see this. Anytime I'm looking at older stuff, you're going to see my face is like this. Oh my gosh, I'm so fat. It's just so embarrassing looking back at old videos. Still a work in progress, but oh my gosh, it's a different looking guy when you see this very inflamed person asking Tony Robbins questions about how to do better. But here's what he's going to share with you. He's going to share with you how you can have a breakthrough. 5 things that you can do to have an amazing breakthrough, and then one bonus thing to be able to wrap it all together. So let's jump right in to my conversation and the lesson from Mr. Tony Robbins.
You know, one thing is that leaders are readers. You can't just, a standard education will give you standard results. And if you want a standard results, walk outside this building and take a look here in Las Vegas and you'll see what it is. People here that are partying, entertaining, but if you look around, are most people fit? No. Are most people really energized? No. Are most people in a relationship where they're totally passionate and in love? Maybe love, not usually passionate, not long term. Are most people earning what they deserve? The answer is no. And are most people really fulfilled? Do they have a sense of passion? Do they love their work? The answer is no. So I'm no idiot. I'm not this deluded guy that thinks everybody's in this great place. But I'm also not somebody that feels deterred by that, because I'm interested in the few that do, not the many that don't. And I've been a hunter of human excellence my whole life. I find somebody, you're one of them, right? Somebody who's really brilliant and they got a good heart, and I got that they really have integrity. I want to drill into their psyche, learn everything I can from me so I can improve my life and help other people. And the most fundamental first thing that I learned from Jim Rohn was feed my mind every day. Every day he says, stand guard at the door of your mind, protect it, because the world we live in, like the news is not designed to inform you. It's not designed to educate you. It's one goal, startle you. You know, your children might die by eating marshmallows, film at 11. I mean, they've always got something that's going to destroy everything on earth, because they know if it bleeds, it leads. They got to jar you to get your attention. So in the world that we live in today, I think the vast majority of us have to feed our mind, because otherwise we're going to try and make our life out of the stuff that's being sent to us at your phone and texting and social media. And most of it, quite frankly, is not going to move you forward. So you got to consciously decide, what will I feed my mind? Because I'm going to build my life out of that. And for me, it was reading biographies, and it still is, and it's reading strategy and philosophy. So just taking 30 minutes, and these days, you know, you listen to audios, so you can do it while you're, what I call net time, no extra time, while you're driving, while you're working out. So I would say 30 minutes a day, no matter what, at least 5 days a week. I would say second thing is, even if it's 10 minutes every day doing something physical for 10 minutes that pushes you, because fear is physical, and so is joy, so is gratitude, so is courage. And so you feel feeling in your gut or your throat when you're really scared, you know, and when you're ready to rip something open, there's a sense of intensity in you. So training your body and your mind to work together requires that 10 minutes. 10 minutes could be a sprint. Now, if you're not in good enough shape to sprint, then a really fast walk, or lifting weights. I don't give a damn if you can only lift 110 pounds. Push yourself to 111, right? Because that will to say, I'm going to push myself beyond what I think I can do. That habit is the most important habit to succeed in anything in life. I don't negotiate with this brain of mine. I don't go, are we going to do it? Can we do this? Will you join me? It's like, I say we're going to do it. We're doing it. There's no negotiation. There's no discussion. Who you're talking to? It's you, right? You know? So what I do is I jump every day in ice cold water is the first thing I do.
Yeah, I saw that in the documentary.
Yeah, 56 degrees.
Wow.
In my home, I'm fortunate enough to have lots of homes.
Yes.
And one of my homes is in Sun Valley, Idaho, and it's on a river, and I don't have one there. I jump in the river. It's snowing, and I go in the river. And it's like, 39 degrees kind of thing, right? But what it does, I do it for 2 reasons. I do it because it's so transforming physical, because when all that blood rushes through all your organs, it cleanses them, it moves your lymph. But the main reason I do it is to teach my brain that when I say this is what we're going to do, there is no discussion, there is no hesitancy. So I wake up, and my brain's like, there's no way we're doing this thing. It's too freaking cold. I'm too tired. And it's just like, move over. We're doing this. And I've done it so often now that my brain knows that when I say we're going, we're doing it, there's no hesitancy. And there is such value in that training of your mind and your body. So reading, doing something physical, 10 minutes of physical. It doesn't have to be 2 hours. If you do 2 hours, wonderful. But third, I would really get crystal clear on what I call 3 to thrive or 5 to thrive. What are the 3 to 5 most important things, and why are they a must for you, not a should? Because if you don't decide what you want for your life, you're going to show up for whatever everybody else pitches to you, leads you to, and so forth. So I really believe that too many goals, you're overwhelmed. Most people's brains go 1, 2, 3, many, So 3 to 5 things that are the most important with the why. So you're crystal clear what you want. You're stronger physically. You're stronger emotionally than you've ever been. What I do fourthly, I'd find myself a great role model, start studying them. So Richard would be a great one, right? And the cool thing about today, me, Richard, anybody, is we're all online now. We've got books. You can read their books. You can watch online interviews with people. You can go to YouTube. I mean, you can follow us on Instagram and see what Richard's life's like every day. You can literally model people in a way you and I could never have done as children, right? And, or young adults. It's all there for you. So be physical, train your mind, find yourself a great role model, be crystal clear in your 3 to 5. And the fifth one I'd say is go find somebody now who's doing worse than you are and help them in a very simple way. And the reason is because it'll remind you what a great life you have. I mean, we go, feed people every Thanksgiving and Christmas all over the world. And it's amazing when you go to a place there and you were feeling horrible about your life and you see somebody has no food and you bring food to them. We always go as the delivery person, even though we bought the food, so they don't have to thank us. But they're so grateful, and you see the other side of life, and it's all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, I'm grateful. And the great thing about gratitude is the 2 emotions, Eric, that screw up everybody, especially in network marketing and in any profession. It's fear and it's anger. I mean, these are the 2 that just screw us up. And you can't be grateful and fearful simultaneously. That's the beauty. And you can't be angry and fearful simultaneously or grateful simultaneously. So gratitude is a beautiful piece. So when you go do something for someone else, you'll feel that gratitude for your life. So those would be 5 quick things they could do.
So, Mr. Tony Robbins, what'd you think of my face? Was it big enough? Was it swollen enough? Was it inflamed enough? Yikes. Anyway, feeding your mind, training your body. Come up with 3 to 5 most important musts that you must do. Develop role models that'll help you get where you want to go faster. Find someone to help. And then wrap it all in gratitude. Be grateful. Gratitude is a secret weapon. When you can trade expectations for appreciation, when you can be grateful for where you are and what you're doing and where you're going, instead of kind of always feeling unhappy all the time. And one of the best ways for you to get out of feeling unhappy about yourself, I agree with him so much, is find somebody to help. Find somebody who's struggling more than you are. Or find the person you used to be and show them how they can be different if they want to. So success leaves clues. I hope this little 5 steps with the gratitude wrapper around it was something that you can remember, something that's going to fill up your journal, something that's going to help you in order to be able to improve your journey moving forward. Okay? Tony Robbins on how to have a breakthrough. Your breakthrough is waiting. Follow these instructions, and I'll see you tomorrow.